Veer, all of 2 years old, had a very serious problem. His favorite red car, the one that made a joyful tinny whirring sound when he pushed it, was broken. It sat on the rug, a single wheel dangling sadly by a bent metal pin. Veer's best friend, a fluffy golden retriever named Barnaby, nudged the car with his wet nose. Barnaby's tail, a metronome of pure optimism, swished back and forth. He seemed to be saying, "Don't you worry, Chief, we'll get this sorted." Veer scooted closer to the car and let out a frustrated grumble. He tried to push the wheel back on, but it flopped over uselessly. Barnaby, seeing the dilemma, disappeared for a moment before returning with a stick in his mouth. He dropped it next to the car, as if to offer a new part. Veer picked up the stick, inspecting it thoughtfully, but decided it wasn't quite right. He looked around the room, his eyes scanning for a solution. His gaze fell upon his dad's toolbox in the corner. He toddled over, Barnaby trotting faithfully behind him. He pulled on the handle, but it was too heavy. Barnaby, with a low groan, wedged his nose under the edge of the box and heaved. The toolbox slid across the floor, and a small, shiny screwdriver fell out. Victory! Veer grabbed the screwdriver, his eyes wide with purpose. He returned to the car and, with Barnaby watching intently, he tried to wiggle the bent pin straight. It was a slow, clumsy process, but he was determined. Barnaby lay his head down, a gentle sigh escaping him, his big brown eyes never leaving Veer's tiny hands. Finally, with a little grunt of effort, Veer managed to push the pin back into place. The wheel wiggled, but it was attached. He pushed the car, and it wobbled forward, making a slightly different sound, but it moved. A triumphant giggle bubbled up from Veer. He picked up the car and showed it to Barnaby. Barnaby, in a flurry of golden fur and tail-wagging joy, licked Veer's face. The car might not have been perfect, and the fix was more a testament to perseverance than engineering. But for a boy and his dog, it was the greatest victory in the world. They had fixed it together. And that was all that mattered.